Hey guys, it's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. Today we'll be talking about the Battacor, one of the newest rifles added to the game. So the stats for the Battacor are pretty good all around actually. We have some good critical chance, we have a really good critical multiplier, decent status chance, okay damage per shot. I do have a problem with this magnetic damage because magnetic damage is really bad. You would think it's good against the Corpus, but it's honestly not even that good against the Corpus because their shield isn't really that big of a part of them. And the enemies that do have insane shield, they actually are immune to magnetic procs. So this magnetic damage, pretty useless, but we can actually do a lot of damage with this these really good crit stats right here. So there is a couple problems I do have with this gun, but honestly, like, it is not a huge issue. So one of the problems I do have with this thing is the projectile speed. So I'm firing the gun, and you're seeing on the wall right now, it like takes like half a second for it to get there. At extended range, you really notice this. So let's take a quick peek at how this would do at like 70 meters away. Alright, so there's some enemies over there. I'm going to fire at them. It took like an entire second pretty much for the projectiles to reach them. Which can be really annoying sometimes, honestly. I'd say that's really my biggest complaint with the weapon is the travel time. Because everything else about it is pretty good. It's got like an overly large magazine for the amount of fire rate it has. It's got decent status chance, like I said, pretty good crit chance, and with that really high crit damage, you can have an amazing hunter munitions build on this thing. There is one other small thing, actually. If you were like most of us and you were buying this, or you're researching this from your dojo, this thing is kind of a pain in the butt to research in the dojo. It takes about 9 days to research this, if you were to start right when Fortuna launches, because you need to get the terrible machete, which takes 3 days to build, like research, and then you need to get the Occucore, which is not a very good gun either, which takes another 3 days, and then once you've completed those two researches, you can start the Battacor, which is like another 3 days. So you're waiting 9 days once the expansion comes out to even get access to the research for this thing. So that was a problem for me that I had with it. I just thought I'd mention that because most people won't buy this with Plat. They'll actually research it in their clan, and yeah, the resource requirements for building it aren't terrible, but they're definitely like not the easiest thing in the world. So this is the build that we have right now. It's a viral hunter munitions setup. I actually don't really think hunter munitions is relevant at this low of levels, so we're actually going to switch that out for some fire rate in the form of shred. So what this does is it gives us higher fire rate, obviously, which lets us go through our magazine faster, and we can actually get some punch through with this mod. So we can kill multiple enemies at once. So I'm going to show you against these level 50s that you really don't need hunter munitions at this level. It is nice, but you definitely don't need it. Okay, so we killed 2 enemies at once there. Takes like 2 bursts when we get lucky with the crits. That was pretty good. And in that slot that we had hunter munitions, we have just more fire rate. Let's just show that really quick with hunter munitions, and you'll see how much slower the fire rate is. Like, it still does good damage. Like, honestly, you don't need fire rate on this thing, but I feel like at low levels, like, it's just nice to have. And like, you see the slash procs in there. This is a really good hunter munitions gun. But the thing is, you don't really need hunter munitions at like normal enemy levels. It's just like for really high scaling enemies, you'll usually want it. Pretty good. So let's bump up to level 100, since we have hunter munitions on here now, as the proper setup you're going to want here. You can honestly put a couple different mods on that last slot. You could put a ton of fire rate with like speed trigger, or you could just do shred, or if you have prime shred, go for that too. There's some options with this gun. Okay, so got some slash procs going. So this is, I'm going to show you guys what I was one of the other gimmicks with this gun. So we got a couple kills there. See this little tick mark thing on the side of our reticle? This right here? So after we get a kill, we get a little tick mark on that. Once we get 3 tick marks, we get a fully charged Opticore shot, which does crazy damage. It also consumes 0 ammo. And that's really good at hunter munitions. So we killed a guy with the slash proc there. It actually counted for the the charge. You can fire it with less than full charge. It's still totally fine. It just doesn't do as much damage. Like, you get a ton more damage when you have the fully charged shot. So, yeah, a lot of this is just the 100 munitions procs doing the work right here. See that magnetic damage is just like completely worthless. Look at that slash proc. Like 9.600. Pretty good. And she healed there because the viral proc ran off. When you combine viral status effects and slash together, it's amazing because the viral halves their health, and the slash procs just start like tearing them apart. It's honestly like the best combination in the game. So let's do that again at level 160, and you'll see how it kind of falls off a little bit. See, the slash procs aren't falling off. But the damage overall is like pretty useless. Like most of the damage we're getting on the health bar is from the slash procs. And we have no corrosive projection equipped currently, so in a normal mission you'd probably have corrosive projection equipped, and it would be slightly easier than this. But I wanted to show the straight up damage what you're gonna be getting here. We can do the super shot with full charge. It also has some punch through, so it can go through multiple enemies. Sometimes it does. So we one-shot that guy with the, or we almost one-shot him. Never mind, the viral ran off. We almost one-shot that guy with the super shot there. So it's okay. I'd say there's much better, but I don't think you should be using this item against enemies this high level anyway. So maybe this just isn't a fair test for it. Alright, and now we'll show a build with a Riven. I don't have a very good Riven, sadly, but, I rolled it enough. I'm kind of done rolling it at this point. So what we have on this one is Battacor Hexa Criticon. So we have critical chance, which gets it over 100% critical chance, which is nice. Multi-shot, and status chance. So this is not very good, but like it's usable. It's a direct replacement to Vigilante Armaments, which gives you 60% multi-shot at base. So we have the 60% multi-shot here, but we also get critical chance and status chance, which makes it more likely that we're going to proc viral on these enemies. So if we can test it against the same level 160s really quick before we take this into a mission. Alright. And it says we have the Adarza Cat equipped right now, but it's actually not actually equipped. It's just a UI bug. Okay, so it's honestly pretty similar. The only thing that's like better here is we're getting more consistent crits because we have 100% critical chance. Or 114, that is. Pretty nice. Let's kill this last guy, and then we're gonna get the super shot on these last ones. So the Riven does make a difference for sure. I mean, I would hope so. These Rivens are very expensive currently. I think it's not really warranted. I don't think this gun is as good as people are saying it is, but it is a very fun weapon for sure. Are we gonna one-shot any of them? Maybe one-shot her. Yeah, we one-shot a level 160 gunner. That was with the headshot 100 munitions proc that also proc viral though, so that's the best case scenario right there. Okay, so yeah, that's mostly the crit consistency. We're gonna take into a Kuva Flood, see how it does. I also don't have my Smita Cat because I forgot it, so we're gonna bring the crit cat, see how that goes. And we have enemy radar equipped currently. Yep, so no corrosive projection situations here. Let's give her a shot. Okay, so by the way guys, thank you for checking out the channel on Twitch and on Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. I don't have a Facebook for the channel right now. I mean, maybe I should make one. I don't know if people really still use Facebook. I don't really use Facebook very often. Oh no, it's excavation. Oh well. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that in the future. But yeah, there's a couple things with this gun. Like really like, in an open world setting, like on the Orb Valis, I really find that projectile speed is a huge issue.
We're here in search of lost artifacts.
Like even when an enemy is just like slightly moving around at a close range, it can be really annoying.
Go to the dig site.
Okay. So when you're getting a headshot with the Hunter munitions, that's where most of your damage is coming from. When you're just getting body shots with these Hunter munitions procs, they're really tiny. So you need to make sure you're aiming for those headshots, obviously.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Okay. So when we headshot them there, we like, with the Nova double damage, we're getting like a one-shot pretty much. So it's performing pretty nicely at these level 80s. Oh, I should have brought Vazar in.
Excavator
Whoops.
destroyed. Protect the remaining
Well, we gotta play
dig
super
sites.
safe now. Yeah, whenever I'm doing a high-level excavation, I usually bring Vazar in focus school because, you know, we're just playing terribly right now. This is the first mission I played today, to be completely honest, so I'm a little bit off. Oh, I found the siphon. Well, that's lovely.
What is that?
Listen,
So,
the
yeah.
machines are
Let's
coming
drop this
to
power
life.
cell, and we'll just do
There's
the siphon really
Kuva
quick.
in the air.
So yeah, we don't have any increased fire rate currently, so like our magazine usually doesn't
We're
like
here
run
in
out
search
like
of lost artifacts and
for a
items
long
buried
time.
Deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target.
as Guardian,
Go to the
pretty
dig
nice.
site.
I mean, they have like they're really
resonance
resistant to slash
frequency has
procs,
changed.
so
You're onto something.
it's lower damage than we're normally going to be having. Wait, how did another excavator die?
Excavator is ready to go.
What?
Keep it powered and protected
What is going
from
on?
enemy fire.
And we have the super shot.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Dude, like getting headshots with this thing make a huge difference. Obviously. If you ever play a shooter before, you know that headshots make a difference. And that is the case in this game as well. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this gun to people, but I'd say like you don't need to rush it though. Like, if you're not gonna buy it with plat, which a lot of people have done because the research costs are kind of annoying with the clan,
In search of lost artifacts and items buried
just wait on
deep
it.
below the
Like we got it
surface.
9 days after
The
Fortuna
scanner
came
has
out, and there was
picked up a target.
no big deal in
Go
like
to
waiting
the
that
dig
long.
site.
Also, like ribbons for this, like unrolled, they're currently like 1,000 plat, so
That would
that's kind of a lot, if you ask me. Like some weapons you can compare this to are the Sybaris and like the Hema, some like burst fire weapons. I personally think the Hema is better, but you know, this thing is cool. Like it's got the Ocucore, or like the Opticore, that is, super shot. That's like a really fun gimmick, honestly. No other weapon really has this situation where you're building up a charge to release like a super blast. So, yeah. The burst fire damage, not like the most amazing, but when you combine that gimmick of the super shot, like I think it's like a really special weapon.
Good work, Tenno.
And I'm glad they're adding like cool gimmicks to these new weapons, not like just something super basic like the machete we got. Even though that machete does have heat damage, which I guess is kind of
Excavator
cool.
deployed. Protect the unit while it
Alright, we need to make sure we
extracts
defend this thing.
The scanner has picked up a target. Back to the dig site.
And who even likes these enemies? They don't even drop anything good. They drop like normal ash parts. Also guys, we get a dev workshop today on the new Nyx and Titania reworks. And they seem like they're gonna be pretty good. I'm excited because Nyx Prime was my first Prime Warframe ever, so special place in my heart for Nyx, even though she's been bad a lot of times. So I'll be sure to make a update video on how she's performing nowadays, because I'll be playing her for sure. The Titania one, like, Titania is like decent,
Excavator
but
destroyed.
at the same time,
Protect
like,
the remaining dig sites.
she's really clunky to play. And it seems like this update is, for her is supposed to change that. So we'll see if that actually like makes her not a pain in the butt to play. We just cannot keep an excavator alive right now. Wait, where's D?
Excavator is ready to
How do they
go.
activate this one? I was nowhere near that.
Protected from enemy
Oh well.
fire.
We're gonna get through this mission one way or another.
Artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
So with the cat's eye buff, we have a pretty good percentage chance to orange crit, which is honestly really nice. If you guys have any suggestions for videos that you'd like to see from me, by the way, please let me know in the comments, because now that we're done with all the kit guns, it's like what do we do now? Like, and I said I wanted to make a Battacor video, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Like, we're obviously making that right now. That's what I'm recording. But
Excavator destroyed.
I don't really know if I'm making an Battacor one because the Battacor honestly is pretty bad. Like, I was super unimpressed by it, and I actually sold it. So, if you have any suggestions on videos, like if you want to see a loadout video for like arbitrations, or like a loadout video for like high-level survivals or something like that, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to check it out. Cause I'd like some ideas too, like what you guys would like to see. Totally sounds reasonable to me.
Go to the dig site.
Because like I've done long survivals before. It's just like I don't really do them a lot because like there's not really a point to doing them for a long time. Like the longest survival I've done is like 3.5 hours, and we just left because people were bored and had to leave. So like there's like, and that was on Mott. So Mott is like one of the most hardcore survival nodes, and the thing about that is like, yeah, you can do some unique loadouts, but a lot of it just ends up being camping. Okay, we need 33 more cryotic. Oof. Okay, let's hope that we can just get it out of this last excavator. And like, long levels, or like long survivals can be fun because like you're actually testing your guns out and stuff, but a lot of that stuff is just you cheesing like the mechanics of the game. Like removing enemy armor, and like camping a hallway, and like making sure enemies are constantly spawning. Like, it's fun when you're like playing with your friends on like voice chat and stuff, but it's not for everybody for sure. Yo, where are these power cells?
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Look at that super shot. Oh my god. Yeah, if I brought Vazra in, this would already be over because I wouldn't have lost a single excavator. Okay, this should be the final one. And then go find the exit.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Ooh, look, a plant. Oh man. I think they can just kill that one, and I'll have enough cryotic to leave. Alright. Cool. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I was a little bit rambly. I'd say that you could definitely build this gun. Like, it's not top tier, but it's really good. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a nice day. Thanks for checking out the video. Gunir, please hurry up and destroy that excavator so I can leave. You can do it. There we go.
Excavator destroyed.
Yeah, guys. So the next video is probably going to be a rework video for Nyx once that comes out, which I'm going to guess is going to be this week, hopefully. So, yeah. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/gaz_ttv. Peace, guys.